Not too many episodes ago, I remember Ari asking, is Virginia Tech a dead program? Far from it. My hot take, winning the ACC, or maybe we sneak in as an at-large. And let me tell you why. Look, 2 years ago, if you said Virginia Tech was dead, I probably would agree with you. Really started week 4 this year, starting Kyron Drones over Grant Wells. Kyron Drones, I mean, just watch the guy play. He is electric. And the second he came in, we finally had a chance in these games that we were dropping that we shouldn't have. On top of that, we're returning almost every starter on both sides of the ball, aside from a couple graduating seniors.
And I will say before you answer the question, Chris, that, you know, when you're the old thing, when like old people tell you back in my day, I used to walk to school back and forth in the snow uphill both ways. Like that was the only walk I've ever experienced at Virginia Tech where you were walking uphill both ways. It was also a very hot September day, and I had gone from seeing a girlfriend up in the Northeast down the day of the game, and I was hungover. It was just a miserable walk, and I'll never forget it. That was the 2015 Ohio State Virginia Tech opener where Braxton Miller did that spin move, and I was not feeling good. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think that that's a good point. When they got Drones, I was like, that kid can play. Like, he's raw, but he can play. And I think that he had a really good second half of the year. What's your take on Virginia Tech? I look at their schedule right now, speaking of ACC schedules, and I don't really see anything that's that daunting. They get Clemson at home, and they have to play Miami on the road, but every other game on their schedule looks winnable. In the 12-team era, that can mean something.
Yeah, and that message, part of these are hot takes from fans about their teams that Ari had asked for. And so you're right. Like, look, Virginia Tech, I thought they were dead under Brent Pry. They had a rough first season. They start last year 1-4. They lose to Marshall, Rutgers, and Purdue. And you're thinking, this thing may never get back to what it is. Then they finish the year very strong. You beat Tulane in the bowl game, played NC State close, beat Syracuse and Boston College. There is a lot of momentum there, and a lot of guys are coming back. So I think this is very much a team on the upswing. The 2024 schedule does not have Florida State, although they get Clemson at home. They got to go to Miami. They also have Marshall again. So make sure you win that Marshall game in week 2, by the way. But the schedule is pretty doable, I think. Well, what do you say? Win the ACC? I don't think I would go that far, but you know, Florida State's going to take a step back. We just talked about Clemson. It does feel pretty open. I need to see it against some better teams, though. They finished last year strong. Momentum's good. I need to see it be like a top level ACC team before I fully buy into that.